Altoona is just tucked just to the east of Eau Claire. In fact, the name of Altoona used to be East Eau Claire. It's a fairly large populated area, very consolidated. It's only about 32 square miles school district. It's a very small geographical area, but there's a lot of activity going on here, a lot of housing. People like living here. They're very close to the metropolitan area of Eau Claire, easy access to the interstate, but a lot of historical pride too in the school.
We have an enrollment of approximately 1,600 students, and that's growing, and that's true for Altoona across the board. Altoona is one of the fastest growing cities in the state of Wisconsin, and we're proud of that. We consist of 4 schools, so an elementary school that serves kindergarten through 3rd grade, an intermediate school for 4th and 5th grade, a 6-8 middle school, and a 9-12 high school.
Plátano. Plátano.
So we focus on 3 words in Altoona, so it's engage, equip, and empower. And with those 3 words, there's a famous person that we like to look at in education by the name of Kevin Honeycutt. And he always talks about you got to hook them and cook them. And so what that means is you engage them, you get them involved in the process, you give them, equip them with what they need to be successful, and then empower them to do something with that in a way that's bigger than themselves and maybe even bigger than Altoona.
Rise and shine and welcome to school today. I feel that we are ahead in curriculum areas. The things that are available to your students is better than it's ever been. We have Spanish being taught in kindergarten. So we just have a lot of really great things in place.
I feel like we're family, and that we're not just family as the staff, but family for our students, and that people really do care for our students in many ways.
It's a wonderful school district. It's just big enough that kids have a lot of opportunities, and there's enough kids, in each grade that they have multiple peer groups and things like that. But it's small enough that you don't lose that personalization, and everyone, the teachers know all of the kids.
What's going on the x-axis? What is the y value?
It's such a family atmosphere here. I think we've got really great benefits of having, Eau Claire and the Eau Claire resources and community opportunities available to our kids. But we have that small environment that really allows us to do a lot more one-on-one, that kind of family feeling of we know our kids, we know their names.
You've got a good start, and now you're going to have to bring it in, okay?
You want to be in Altoona. We offer everything that a bigger school does, but we're going to take care of your student better than they can, because we will know your student, our teachers care. You're going to know your principal.
Just make sure the blade's high enough for your piece here. I think you figured that out.
The heart that the staff has for treating them like a human being, caring for, again, cliche, sorry, the whole child.
¿Tienes preguntas?
I would tell a prospective parent, whether they're in a Spanish classroom or in a math lab or on the volleyball team, they're going to be cared for. They're going to be integrated. They're going to meet great people. They're going to grow.
We instituted what we call these think tank areas for students who were having behavioral difficulties. When we started using those 2 years ago, the incidence of seclusion and restraint just plummeted. It went from about 220 one year down to about 20 the next year, and the achievement went in the other direction. Through the American School Board Journal and the National School Board Association, the board, they were awarded a Magna Award. So we were one of 18 schools around the country, and the only school in Wisconsin that got the award this year.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Our professional educators are exactly that. They're professionals, and they work their tails off to make sure they get the job done. So you mix that with students who are willing to learn and come from families that are supportive, along with this culture that's a family atmosphere. So our facilities, we're blessed, and we're, again, supported by a community that we couldn't do this without them. So we passed a referendum a number of years ago, and as of now, we are currently breaking ground in a brand new athletic complex facility, which includes a soccer field, track, and obviously a football facility that should set us up for some significant success in athletics moving forward.
My faculty and staff is super hardworking. They go above and beyond for students. Whatever they need, we get for our students. They are always looking for improvements.
Good job. Those look good over there.
I have the most driven staff, and they're so focused on student learning and really doing whatever it takes to do what's best for students.
I want to make sure that our community knows is that when they come into Altoona Middle School, that their perception meets their reality, and the reality is we're awesome, we're always safe, we're always respectful, we're always responsible, all of the time. The community and the staff and the students are second to none. We've worked hard in the last few years to really put a focus on engagement, and that means across the board, right? We want to engage our kids, engage our families, and engage our teachers in a way that hooks them into what we're doing here in Altoona. So this is really an all-encompassing process where our school belongs to our community, and we feel that we owe that investment into our kids and their education to send them back to the community better than when they came to us.